of course, for her family, getting some answers into what exactly happened all those years ago. And we do have a lot more ahead here for you on Fox Local, Fox 5 News Live, including an update on that high-profile raid in Fulton County last week. This, of course, a developing situation. We're going to keep you updated on that. Stay close, everybody. We'll be back right after this. We're in a new year, right? 2026. We're going to take it back to 2020 and the ongoing saga as far as the election interference case. You may remember last week the FBI raid out of Fulton County and the follow-up from that still ongoing. We want to take you out live to our reporter Kevin Stewart, who's been tracking the developments in all of this. Good morning to you, Kevin. What can you tell us?
Good morning, Caitlin. Yeah, you call it right. It's a saga, and we're about to move into the next chapter. Fulton County has said they are going to be filing a motion in this ongoing battle with the federal government, and they're trying to accomplish a couple different things. You may recall one issue was last week they had about 700 boxes removed from the new elections hub last week. The FBI spent about 9 hours last Wednesday retrieving documents. The county says it wants those boxes back. The feds got access to ballots, voter rolls, and more from that infamous 2020 election where President Donald Trump alleged mass fraud, although no mass fraud has been found so far. The county contends, if anything, the government should only have copies of documents. Fulton County Commissioner Marvin Arrington Jr. told me in a brief, quick conversation this morning, the motion will set out at the very least to limit the scope of the criminal search warrant. He also alleges there are issues with the statute of limitations as well. That's something we want to talk to him at length later on today as we try to sort through all of these things, including a timeline. So we hope to have another update later for you. Caitlin?
All right, staying on top of that for us, Kevin, thank you so much. And I'm sure there'll be lots more to talk about here on Fox Local later on. We'll see you then, Kevin. And we're going to see you on the other side of this break and have something really fun for you, too. The countdown is on till the World Cup, and we love a competition here at Fox 5, and so we'll have some World Cup trivia. You can get involved with us. We'll see you right after this. Hey, welcome back to Fox 5 News Live. So excited for this interview. Let's do it.
Let's do it. So let's be with you.
Just met Kevin. He is so fun, everybody. And you're going to be with us for next couple of Mondays.
19 weeks, Caitlin.
Let's do
19
this.
weeks till the World Cup.
I know. And people are so excited already. Set the stage for us. I mean, what does this mean for a city like Atlanta? You know Atlanta. You know us. So what does this mean for us?
It means that those people that were galvanized by Atlanta United that arrived on the scene, the soccer lovers, will have something to get truly hyped about. But everybody else needs to realize that there's 500,000 plus people coming to the city of Atlanta to party, to celebrate their nations. And we've all got to just dive in and enjoy every single step of the journey along the way, because we've got the favorites like Spain, we've got minnows like Haiti and Cape Verde. It's just going to be so exciting, Caitlin, to be part of all of this, you know, with you and everybody here in Atlanta, and dive in and enjoy it.
Now, okay. We love a little competition around here.
Okay.
Okay. So you are getting us prepared. And I want to make sure I say this right. So we have a game. We have some questions. We have some multiple choice answers. Those are the rules. So we're not just winging it out here, right? We have some options with answers on the screen. So we have some clues. Do you want me to bring this up so you can read it?
Let's do it. All right. So I want to see if you can guess it. Okay.
Yep.
So we've got the 7 countries that are confirmed. You're going to give me a multiple choice of 4 that we have here. 5, in fact.
Okay.
So this tiny nation has made the World Cup for the very first time. That's this summer. Its population is roughly equal to that of Atlanta's city limits. So just over 500,000 people. They're nicknamed the Blue Sharks. Is it Spain, South Africa, Cabo Verde, as they say, Haiti, or Uzbekistan?
Do we have any other clues?
It is an island off West Africa.
I'm going to say Cabo. I'm not that great with geography, but I like that one. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, that's fun.
They're truly a minnow when it comes to this. Yeah, they're like I said, imagine a country of just over 500,000 people making the big dance, the World Cup. It's just so fun for them.
Oh, you know those fans are just going to be off the chain.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. The next question up then. You're 1 for 1 so far, so well played.
All right, nice.
Here we go. So second one then is a country that pulled off arguably the biggest upset in World Cup history when they beat Lionel Messi and Argentina at the 2022 World Cup. Cristiano Ronaldo plays his football over in this country. Their nickname is the Green Falcons, similar enough to an Atlanta connection here. So the Green Falcons, big upset, money-rich country, I would say. They're trying to make soccer, they're trying to make their league the #1 in the world. An awful lot of sporting events are heading to this country right now. They're investing an awful lot in sports. Is it South Africa, Spain, Morocco, Saudi Arabia, or Haiti?
I don't even have a good guess, but I'm going to say Saudi Arabia because you said money. Okay.
2 for 2.
Yes.
2 for 2.
Okay, let's
Saudi Arabia,
do this.
they caused that upset. They beat Argentina at the last World Cup, and Argentina went on to win it, becoming champions, Messi winning for a very first time. All right, third question. Here we go, Kate, and let's do it. This is a country that might well be taking a nap right about now as we speak here on the show, because they absolutely love siestas. They won the World Cup back in 2010, their only ever World Cup victory. They're favorites to go all the way this year. They've got a young star that plays for Barcelona, Lamine Yamal, who's absolutely tremendous. All eyes will be on him. And they've got 2 games right here in Atlanta, Georgia. The favorites do. Nickname La Roja?
I know this one.
Go on.
Yeah.
They love to siesta. We're talking about Spain, and they're going to be fiesta-ing, too.
Well said. 3 for 3. I tell you what, we got a World Cup pro here.
Okay.
In the house.
Okay, we have our last one, and this might be a tough one, I think.
All right, well, think about this one, right? Imagine this. They've got to cross 2 international borders to get to a beach. Okay, so they're doubly landlocked. They're only one of 2 countries in the entire world, on the planet, that are doubly landlocked. Okay, they're making their World Cup debut.
Okay.
Are you good with what you have now, do you think, or will I give you an extra clue?
Just let's for the folks at home, because you know.
Okay, well, the last part of their name is slang for like an avid fan, let's just say. Okay, does that help you out at all?
No.
The last 4 letters.
Oh, okay. Uzbekistan.
Yes.
Yes.
A nation of about 37 million people.
Oh my gosh.
They are headed to the World Cup for a very first time. They're coached by one of the greatest defenders of all time, the Italian. Cannavaro was tremendous. He won a Ballon d'Or. That means the best ever player that year as a defender. That just doesn't happen the only time this century. So a really famous manager, but the players themselves and the country themselves, massive underdogs coming to their first ever World Cup.
Oh my gosh.
Well done. 4
I
for 4.
mean, hair flip. Tell us a little bit about yourself. I mean, you're no stranger to the game.
No, nor to Atlanta soccer here. I'm the host for Apple TV's Major League Soccer coverage globally, which is kicking off again in a couple of weeks' time for the season. Atlanta United will be back at it this year. Tata Martino is back in charge, and I was the play-by-play commentator on Fox Sports South, when Atlanta United rocked onto the scene in 2017, 2018, 2019, and had such huge success straight out of the gate. So I'm just so much in love with this beautiful game of ours, and I'm so excited to know that Atlanta, a city that's hosted the Olympics before, I think that put Atlanta on the map, but the World Cup is, I think, a completely different level. It's a different beast altogether, with over 500,000 fans coming, Centennial Olympic Park, the Fan Fest every day.
We are going to be bumping. Oh my gosh. Any word, you have the inside scoop, any word on a change for the schedule, anything new to adjust, or what can we look forward to?
It's going to be all day, because this is the biggest World Cup that's ever been played out. So we've got 48 teams. Usually, Caitlin, it's 32.
Wow.
So to 48 teams we go, meaning we're going to have 3 or 4 match windows every single day. In that Centennial Olympic Park in downtown Atlanta, we're going to have a fan fest all day long.
That's
we're talking
fun.
10 hours and big musical acts, which I can reveal along the way here on Fox, but big musical acts are going to be taking part at the Fan Fest each and every day. So between that, I know obviously Centennial Yards next to the stadium is being built. That's good.
That thing was, oh my gosh, that thing was up and lickety split. I mean, construction, everyone is ready. We're just waiting, right?
Exactly. We've got 19 weeks today, 132 days. Not that I'm counting or anything.
And you're going to be coming back with us each week and doing some fun things. Yeah, we'd love to have you. And it's so good to see you and talk with you and getting us excited. And you guys, if you haven't been in the chat already, make sure you get involved. And Kevin will be sure to answer some questions maybe for you next week.
Anything you need at all. Looking forward to it.
All right.
Cheers.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, all right, folks, let's see what's next on our docket this morning. I was so involved in that. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. Do you believe in this folklore?
Go on, fill me in. What do I need to know?
So if the groundhog sees the shadow, right? They rustle these little animals out. If he sees his shadow and runs back inside, that means more winter. But if he's just chilling outside, am I right, Alex? Alex, the meteorologist?
I mean, is this like a leprechaun in a pot of gold?
Yes, honey, yes. So take that.
I'll run with it, so.
Yes, roll with it. But we're going to have more on that and our Georgia groundhog after the break. Stay close, everybody. So maybe you've heard of a little thing called Groundhog Day. Maybe you saw that movie back in the day with Bill Murray. And we have a lot of groundhogs to talk about here. We have our own here in Georgia, General Beauregard, Bo Lee, and then of course I would say, most well-known one, that's Punxsutawney Phil. So both of them said yes. Unfortunately, folks, or fortunately, however way you roll, we're going to have 6 more weeks of winter. This, of course, is all folklore and fun, but yes, wanted to bring you up to date on what is going on as far as what the groundhogs, those rodents, had to say, and also tell you about a really fun event that's being put on, a different type of hibernation interruption, if you will, waking a bear. We have our Chris Rosenthal and Ella J this morning setting the stage for this really unique event. Hey, Chris.
Hey, good morning, Caitlin. Yeah, you know, if you didn't like the earlier predictions, we got one more chance this afternoon with Hibernation Hank, a hibernating bear up here that is, they're going to wake him up here at the House of Applejay. That's the distillery that I'm at now. They're going to wake him up around 2 o'clock, and we'll see if he sees his shadow. He's actually in this barrel now. Let me, you might actually be able to hear him snoring here. I'll put the microphone up here. So yeah, Hibernation Hank, and I got Caroline here with the House of Applejay. Tell me, how did this idea come about?
Well, it's very simple. At some point, I read the original story about hibernating animals and how they see their shadows and not. And it's actually about all animals, not only the groundhog. So apparently, when the first settlers came, they didn't want to settle on a chipmunk, and the bear was a little bit too large to drag out of its den. So they took the portable groundhog, and we thought, well, we in the LJs, we do have a lot of beautiful bears, so it became a bear.
So why not be a bear? And this is your second year doing it here. Yes. with the bear. What's going to happen today? How's this going to look?
So at 12 sharp, a lot of people will arrive. We have a beautiful food truck here of Bradley Street Kitchen. So we offer food, and then the music will also start to play with Roadkill Rangers. And at 2 p.m., everyone will wake a bear. So we'll make a lot of noise.
And that bear is in there now. Let's. Can we take a peek? Can we go around the back? And
yes,
take a peek
we can. We can.
We're gonna try not to wake him up prematurely here, but maybe we can catch him here sleeping.
Let's see.
Here.
Hank. Hank.
Oh, that's Hibernation Hank in there. He's
So come out and help us wake him.
Yeah. So at 2 o'clock they're gonna wake him. We're gonna see if he sees his. We're gonna see if we see his shadow here at all in this barrel. I mean, it's kind of sunny out right now, so we may. You know, we'll see. What do you think? What do you think it's going to be?
Well, we're in the south, so I hope he doesn't see a lot of shadow. We're ready for spring.
Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, we'll be here through the day, and we'll see what happens.
My gosh, Chris, this is so darling and fun, and what better place to be than LJ, especially now that it's not as cold, right? I mean, what a beautiful place to be. And I don't know, does Hank need one of those, like, what are those contraptions when you sleep?
Oh,
he has
like a CPAP
machine.
Yeah.
Bless his little heart.
He might.
Hibernation Hank. All right, Chris, thank you for that report, setting the stage for later today. And we have our Alex Forbes here on the digital desk, setting the stage for more winter or early spring from a scientific point of view.
Okay. Yes, I'm going to argue with the rodent today. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. So let's run through it real quick. Here's what all of them said. You were mentioning it earlier.
Yeah.
General Beauregard Lee says 6 more weeks of winter.
Where's he located, by the way?
He's at Dossett Trails in Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah. Paul was down there this morning with
That's
them.
right. That's right.
Punxsutawney Phil also saw his shadow, which means 6 more weeks of winter. But I think I found my favorite rodent.
Who?
Yona the groundhog up in Helen says an early spring.
Oh, Yona, like Yona Mountain. I
Yes.
get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I was joking with Paul earlier. He was down there at Dosset Trails in Jackson, and then he went over to Fresh Air Barbecue after the fact.
Oh, that rascal.
He could have taken the groundhog, and we could have had groundhog Brunswick stew, which
No
is what Fresh Air...
groundhogs were hurt in the making of this TV news segment. Crazy. Yet. Listen, we want spring at this point. It's been a long January.
You're telling me, right?
It's been a long 2026.
And we checked all the boxes, right? We had the tornado in Carroll County.
That's how we started.
4 weeks ago.
Yep.
And then we had snow on the south side 3 weeks ago. We had the ice storm 2 weeks ago. And now this past weekend we had snow. So I need a nap, is what I'm trying to say.
Partridge in a pear tree.
And that's part of the reason why I want to cook the groundhog. So,
oh my gosh.
Here we go. Temperatures in the 30s still right now. 39 in Atlanta, 35 in Canton, 26 still in Blairsville. They were down in the single digits again. But that wind is still out there. 33 is the wind chill in Atlanta. It feels like 22 in Blairsville. It feels like the freezing mark in Athens, and 38 in Thomaston. We still have snow on the ground in a lot of spots. I expect a lot of that to melt today. We're going to get close to 50 here through the afternoon under clear skies, and the clear skies are going to last with us into the evening, but not necessarily through the overnight. So I'm looking for 48 in Atlanta, 47 in Dalton this afternoon, 42 in Blairsville, 46 in Athens, and 50 over in Eatonton. And in the next several days, if we can take that pool there, you see 57 tomorrow,
oh, that
53
sounds
Wednesday.
Delightful.
Except it's going to rain. So
that's okay. We're good. We're good.
I'm really eyeing the weekend. 52 on Saturday, 55 on Sunday. No weather concerns there. Partly sunny, partly cloudy. I mean, you could even go to the pool if you want to.
I was going to say, there's going to be a lot of people out on the balconies, out on the patios. Yeah,
all the bees. Yeah, we're looking at a nice weekend ahead. So hopefully February is not as rude to us as January was. And going to be calling it a month after that and get into severe weather season, and it just never stops here in Georgia.
No, keeping you busy for sure. And we did have some school systems affected today because, it was still icy in those roads, right?
Like even Gwinnett County was closed, right? It wasn't just North Georgia. And look, I still expect some spots tomorrow, right? Not everywhere is going to be spending a ton of time above freezing. There's still going to be some black ice and some patchy spots tomorrow morning.
So just, give yourself extra time, especially before that sun comes up. And you're looking right now at our current closing situation. It looks like Social Circle City Schools are closed for after-school activities. Those are canceled today. Haven't heard anything about tomorrow, but as Alex just mentioned, just be prepared, and kiddos, that means back to class. Still bundle up though, because it won't warm up until about the afternoon time. Great to see you, Alex, and we still have a lot ahead here on the stream, including here we go, the start of tax filing season. It's officially open. We have some advice for you, so stay close, everybody. We'll be back after this short break. Hey, good to see you back here. So maybe you've started receiving those W-2s, those bank statements in the mail, meaning, yeah, it's time to file those taxes. And also maybe you're really tech savvy and you've really leaned on AI to help you with productivity, just at work, also just with life stuff. But a big question coming up this year as we head into this tax season, should you use AI to file? And yeah, we have experts weighing in because a lot of people are thinking, why not, right? Let's do this. But here's what they're saying. If you do plan on using it, experts say you got to be careful. Artificial intelligence can get things wrong. And to the untrained eye, it may be hard for you to catch any mistakes. So privacy, let's talk about that too. When it comes to that, that also may be at risk since most AI tools learn from interactions with other users. It's a learning device, right? Group learning. Sharing your sensitive information could come back to bite you. Something to keep in mind. So if you are looking for some old-fashioned help, right? Online tax prep softwares, including through the IRS, can guide you, navigate you, all for free. We also want to tell you about some new SNAP requirements as we enter this new month. February 2nd is your date today. Adults with no dependents have to work. They have to attend a job training program or they have to volunteer to qualify for those SNAP benefits. The age limit for work requirements went up for adults without dependents. So what does that mean? Now you have to meet requirements through the age of 64. And nonprofit organizations, one of them, Hunger Free America, say some populations of adults may have difficulty getting jobs and also providing the documentation needed for these new SNAP changes that they're meeting work requirements. Take a listen.
Let's say you had a job in fish processing or tourism or, or insurance or something else where there's a layoff. And so this is really dumping on seniors as well. And to say to a 60-year-old, oh, well, you're not old enough to get an exemption from extra work just to get food. The worst of both worlds. It's taking food away from people without helping them get employment.
There you go. And another change to tell you about this Monday morning, involving if you have any plans to take a flight. There's going to be some changes as far as the TSA security lines go. You've probably heard about this. The real IDs. Well, now TSA is going to be charging $45 to use its newly established Confirm ID system. These are for folks who don't have a real ID or a passport, something that they take through those security checkpoints. And so if you don't, and you have to go through this Confirm ID system, again, something that will cost you $45. It's also going to take longer for you at security to move through that checkpoint and get to your flight gate. In fact, screening expected to take an extra 30 minutes, according to TSA officials. Important to note, this fee only covers 10 days of travel, so not a significant amount of time, right? But 10 days is 10 days. To avoid this, passengers, go ahead and use your passport if you have it, a valid ID, permanent resident card, military ID, other accepted photo IDs. And in the meantime, go ahead and do that paperwork to get your real ID so you don't have to deal with this. You don't have to fork over $45 or give up any extra time waiting to get to your gate. All right. And it is a busy morning, that's for sure, this Monday morning. Also, what we're covering, the government shut down once again, right? It feels like this was just our situation. Maybe 3 months ago we were talking about this, and here we are again. A new year seems to be the same situation. So let's get you up to date on what exactly is happening as far as that is concerned. The latest word is that this is a partial government shutdown. It's going to be running till at least Tuesday, maybe longer. Democrats making it hard for the House to vote quickly to reopen the government right now. The Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, he's in a tight spot. Says he plans to have a lot of conversations with individual Republican members over the next 24 hours or so. That's what he's saying. Also adding, though, he's confident that Republicans can make something happen by tomorrow, Tuesday. So this is all despite a deal that happened in the Senate last week. Not much support, though, maybe happening here in the House. Still some protests underway in Minnesota, right? House Democrats feel emboldened, they say, to hold their ground. They say they'd rather risk an extended shutdown. They'd rather do that over than a deal that would fund the Department of Homeland Security for 2 weeks. That's what the current situation, that's what they're going for while these talks continue. Homeland Security, of course, funds ICE. Democrats, they want changes in the way that ICE operates, including an end to those roving patrols, a ban on face masks, and a requirement as well for body-worn cameras. So what is the president saying? He's weighed in, saying that body camera footage could be a topic of conversation in the future. Even if this current proposal, though, ultimately passes, we could go right back into a shutdown in 2 weeks' time, when the Homeland Security funding runs out once again. So an ongoing situation for sure. We're going to keep you up to date, stay on top of this for you, both here, streaming, on air, online. So just know that. And we still have a lot ahead. Our top story today, a somber one for sure. 2 Gwinnett County officers shot while simply doing their job. One of them losing his life, the other now in the hospital. We're going to recap what's happening as far as that is concerned, and keep you up to date on what is next. Stay close, everybody. Welcome back to Fox 5 News Live. I want to take you back out live to the Tara Baker trial. Tara Baker, of course, killed decades ago, a cold case that warmed up in recent years. Prosecutors underway, giving their side of the story, opening arguments. Let's listen in.
And so realizing what they've seen, the firefighters back out and turn the scene over to the police. And law enforcement does arrive. And so what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is a sketch made by Athens-Clarke County Police as to the interior of 160 Fallen Drive. I won't spend but a couple minutes going over it. The front door here is at the bottom with the arrow pointing up. Again, you see the kitchen in the back right with the stove. which is what the firefighters reported seeing glowing red when they came in the door. And what I want to focus on is what's in the top left of that diagram, what is referred to as bedroom 3. That was Tara's room. And you can see bedroom 3 has a bathroom connected to it, and then there's a door leading both from the bathroom, a door leading to the living room, and one leading into Tara's room. So that's the basic layout of 160 Fawn Drive. You can see there's a back door, which again has the arrow pointing down. And right next to that is a window that is situated right above their dining room table. You're going to see photos that will also help kind of explain the layout of 160 Fawn Drive. So that's the house as a whole. And this is Tara's room as the police encounter it. And again, I've tried to explain, but I think this does a better job showing exactly the orientation of her body inside that bedroom in the back left of 160 Fawn Drive. So again, you can see the footboard having been ripped away from the frame and her body lying in between. So upon arrival, Athens Clarke County Police starts processing the scene. I expect you're going to hear from a number of witnesses that Tara's body, despite having obviously been in a room that was consumed by fire, her hair was actually still intact. I expect you're going to hear that several witnesses actually recall the smell of shampoo still coming from her hair. Again, there was a printer cord wrapped around her neck. I believe the printer itself was there in the room. And there's one thing that the police noticed that firefighters hadn't, was that Tara actually had a stab wound to the right side of her neck. And I think it was on the diagram. The knife was right underneath her body with blood on it. Officers also noticed a clock on the wall in Tara's room. That clock had stopped at 9:32. In processing the scene, officers noted that it appeared as if the doors and windows had been wiped clean. There's a screen to the back, that back window, the one that's right next to the back door, that showed signs of having been tampered with. Now, I expect there's probably going to be some confusion about exactly where that screen was when the firefighters arrived and when law enforcement arrived, but we'll get to that.
And you've been listening live. We've been listening to opening statements. This is prosecutors in the Tara Baker trial, a case that's been ongoing since 2001, a cold case recently, according to police and prosecutors, cracked open. And a man on trial for murder. His name is Edric Faust. You're going to be hearing from the defense after prosecutors wrap up their opening statement. And we'll, of course, keep you up to date on what happens today and beyond in this high-profile trial. We also want to take you back out to a situation we've been covering since yesterday when this news first broke about 2 Gwinnett County officers killed while simply doing their jobs. They've been identified in this ongoing situation as Pradeep Tamang and Master Police Officer David Reed. They were responding to the hotel you see here on East Park Place Boulevard in Gwinnett County. This was early yesterday morning. They were investigating some credit card fraud charges, and according to police and GBI investigators, they were met with violence. One of them passing away, Officer Tamang, and Officer Reed is now in the hospital recovering from his gunshot wounds. We've also learned that the person who police say is responsible for opening fire on the pair, Kevin Andrews, he was hurt as a result of this encounter, is in the hospital and is going to be facing some very serious charges. They tell us, agents, that he was staying at that hotel, invited them inside, and that's when that attack happened. They were trying to take him into custody. Mr. Andrews, 35 years old, made aware, according to police, he had some active arrest warrants in DeKalb County, of course, the next county over from Gwinnett, and that's when he allegedly pulled a gun and started firing. So let's dive deeper and take a listen to what the department had to say about this. Of course, as you can imagine, just reeling from this sudden loss.
Okay, good afternoon. I am Chief J.D. McClure of the Gwinnett County Police Department, and today I'll be providing an update with regards to a Gwinnett County police officer who was killed in the line of duty this morning. At approximately 7:30 a.m., Gwinnett Police South Precinct units responded to the 1700 block of East Park Place Boulevard to the Hampton Inn in regards to a fraud or forgery related call. Two officers arrived on the scene. They immediately went to the room where an individual was said to have rented this room fraudulently and began speaking with him. They were invited into the room. They began discussing the scenario or the incident with him. And at some point, the suspect produced a handgun and then an unprovoked attack fired at our Gwinnett County police officers. Both officers were struck. The one officer was able to return fire, striking the suspect, resulting in non-life-threatening injuries. In terms of the officers who were present, first is 25-year-old Pradeep Tamang. This young man came to the Gwinnett Police Department less than a year ago. Originally from Nepal, he located to the United States approximately 10 years ago to the Pennsylvania area, and again joined our police department in the spring of last year. During the course of this incident, Officer Tamang was fatally wounded. He died at Northside Gwinnett Hospital. The second officer, Corporal David Reed, sustained gunshot wounds. At this time, he is in serious but stable condition. Again, as I said earlier, the suspect sustained non-life-threatening injuries. Once these officers went down inside the room, South Precinct additional officers responded and conducted a rescue. They got inside. They provided medical treatment to all persons that were.
And you've been listening to the initial reaction from the police chief there in Gwinnett County. The entire department just reeling from this sudden loss. Two of their colleagues, one of them injured, the other one killed while trying to catch up with a suspect. So we're going to have more on this. Larry Spool is live in Gwinnett County, keeping us up to date on the growing memorial outside headquarters there, along with the investigation into the suspect at the center of all of this. We have all new details, new and next at noon on Fox 5 Atlanta. Thanks so much for joining us for Fox Live this hour. I'm Caitlin Pratt. Have a great day, everybody.